What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Luke Too Sick back in the lab, and yo, UFC 312, it might not be the deepest card, but yo, it's got debuts, it's got drama, and of course, it's got some title fights. So, we're gonna do a preview. And first, I'm not gonna lie, this undercard looks like it's pretty thin for a pay-per-view. Instead of big names, we got Contender Series guys like Rodolfo Bellato and Aleksandre Topuria. Well, they're in prime spots on the main card. Bellato faces Jimmy Crute, a guy who's either knocking people out or getting knocked out. Topuria faces Justin Tafa, and yo, this is a cool fight. You can bet somebody is getting slept, but it's just not one that I would think is worthy of a main card slot. Is this a weak card? Maybe, but shoot, who knows? When the lights are bright, new stars, they tend to emerge.
At this point, my brother is like my head coach. He was part of basically all my training camps. He's been every time in the backstage with me, so he knows everything about the game.
Alright, and another fight I'm excited for, Aleksandre Topuria. You heard that last name right. The older brother to Ilia Topuria. Well, he's making his debut on Saturday, and yo, what better way to make your debut than right in the middle of a blood feud? Alright, so guess who's cornering him? Little brother Ilia. And guess who's cornering his opponent? Colby Thicknesse. Well, that will be Aleksandre Volkanovski, aka Ilia's next fight. And yo, this is some WWE type storytelling. It's basically an appetizer for Ilia versus Volk whenever that fight gets made. And Aleksandre, hey, he ain't here to just be Ilia's older brother. The dude is pretty nice. He's got a 5-1 record, and if he has half the skill Ilia does, then yo, this is gonna be some must-watch TV. And getting to the co-main and main events of the night. First, the co-main and our girl Tatiana Suarez. Well, let me be honest with you. She should have been champion years ago. Unfortunately, injuries and sicknesses have kept her sidelined. Now, she finally gets her shot against Zhang Weili. You already know the deal with her though. Suarez is an absolute grappling monster. We're talking Olympic level wrestling. She grabs you, you ain't getting up. And Weili's an all-around beast. But let's be honest, she's never fought someone with this level of clinch and grind like Suarez has. If Suarez wins, that's a wrap. She's running 115 for a few years. If Weili shuts her down, then we start talking about Weili being one of the greatest strawweights of all time. Either way, this fight is a massive moment for the division. And for the main event, hey, we gotta stop making believe that Dricus Du Plessis isn't him. Ever since he came into the UFC, he's been proving people wrong. And on Saturday, I think he just might do it again. Yeah, we laughed at his wild, awkward striking, then he KO'd Robert Whittaker. We questioned his ground game, then he choked out Israel Adesanya. Now he's running it back against Strickland, the last guy he fought in a razor-close decision. If Dricus levels up even slightly from their first fight, he's walking out of Sydney with that belt around his waist. And if that happens, we need to start giving him some respect. If Strickland pulls it off, bro, the UFC is going to be stressed. First you had Bryce Mitchell, that situation you had to deal with. Then you're going to have Sean as your champion again. Jesus.
My first girlfriend ever was a Jew.
It's not the most stacked pay-per-view, but 2 title fights, a Topuria family war, and some Contender Series guys ready to prove themselves. Hey, I say this card has some sneaky potential. So y'all, you let me know who you guys got winning. Like I said, I got DDP in the main event, Suarez in the co-main event. You hit the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Let's keep the conversation going down there. Hit a like on the video. Let's get it popping in the algorithm so other people can see it. We're creating a little community here, y'all. And it's based on the one thing we love most.
Violence.
Have a great weekend, y'all. Check out the fights. Have a great time. Watch them. We got some more stuff working. Got something coming out for you Sunday. Just make sure you stay tuned. And always, always keep those hands up.